طول الأمل, having hope to live more and more. You are 70, you want to live more. You are 84, oh, I'm still young. يا أخي لسه, I have more. ويكبر معه طول الأمل وحب الدنيا, loving the dunya still. I have a relative who was 80 years, something, 80 something, phoning me from Egypt. السلام عليكم, كيفك يا عمي؟ الحمد لله. ها؟ إيش بتعمل؟ أنا عندي مشروع إيه نحل. My uncle, what are you doing? He was 84. He said, I started a new project. Honey bees and the farming. I said, لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. السلف when they are 40 years, they said, prepare yourself for departure. Try now to withdraw from the dunya. We don't want to be very indulged in dunya as we are. خلاص يا ابني, خلاص, it is finished. Marriage وخلاص, you got the woman, finished. Eating you ate, money you get. Prepare yourself now. When they are 40 years, they advise each other. خلاص. Try to withdraw slowly. I'm not saying يعني leave the dunya. We are not monks. There is no rahbaniyya in Islam. But you have to make this balance between dunya and akhirah. And one of the worst crises we are facing now, we are very, very indulgent in dunya. When Ramadan comes, it breaks everything. This is the dunya, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us, now the dunya is beneath your feet. Beneath my feet. No woman, no drinking, no eating. What is the dunya? Khalas! Finished! And it tells us, dunya is worth it. Ramadan by itself, I can leave a lot of what I am struggling and fighting for. Many brothers and sisters here are running day and night. ليه يا ابني? I want to make more wealth. ليه? For my children. So what يعني? إن من أموالكم أولادكم عدوا لكم فاحذروه. Allah says, part of your wealth may get to be an enemy to you. It will talk against you in the day of judgment. If you don't get it from halal and spend it in halal and pay its zakah and sadaqah, this money will be against you. أولادكم, also your son, you are spending all your money and your effort. May Allah guide him. But at the end of the day, he is separate from you. He is individual and you are individual. We all know the ayah, يوم يفر المرء من أخيه وأمه وأبيه وصاحبته وبنيه لكل امرئ منهم يومئذ شأن يغنيه. You have your own business in the day of judgment. Your son will flee, will escape from you. It was narrated that you will beg your son, Ya ibni, I was a good father to you. I did all in my life for you. I want one hasana. He will say to you, sorry father, sorry. I need it more than you. It is hellfire. Your son will flee. You will run from your father and your mother. It is a huge, horrible issue when we are talking about the day of judgment here. So don't be misguided and deluded. Yes, do your best towards your children, but Allah said, يا الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة. قوا أنفسكم. Think about yourself as well as think about your family. But قوا أنفسكم. Protect yourself. I always say this. I remember a brother coming, Ya Sheikh, I have my son and I want you to teach him Quran. That's very good. What about you? What about you? No. Ya salam, you want to save your son and are you granted paradise for yourself? Yeah? What are you? Yeah, it's something you have to do. Save your neck. Yeah? Now Ramadan gives us this opportunity to save our neck, to clean our hearts, to come back to Allah. And in these days and nights, everything is multiplied of hasanah. Imagine. When I tell you there is a bargain here or in Halifax or Bradford, you can buy everything 90% discount. Imagine. I will tell you something like this. If you go to Halifax, Bradford, or to Leeds, 2 days coming, huge bargain. A car which is 5,000, you can get it 500. A TV, you can get it with 20 pounds. Whatever you want, just pay 2 pounds. All the brothers here will run to Leeds. Some may sleep 2-3 days outside the market. We are in this bargain now. We are in this bargain now. Try to realize this. Any hasana is completely multiplied by thousands hasana. Any sunnah is recorded as a farida in ajr. And any farida as a 70 farida. And when you pray Maghrib here, as if you prayed 70 Maghrib. And Umrah in Ramadan equals to Hajj in reward. And كان رسول الله أعظم الناس كرما وجودا وكان أجود ما يكون في رمضان فهو في رمضان كالريح المرسل. He was very, very generous all over his life. The best morals and characters was with our messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But when it comes to Ramadan, he is super. When he is spending in Ramadan, when he is praying, when he is making da'wah. And because of that, let me come to the conclusion now. The whole year we are worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah said there is one month which is very special in worshiping me. It is Ramadan. So the best month in the whole year is Ramadan. Then the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the best days of Ramadan are the last 10 days and nights. So we come to Ramadan, then Ramadan comes to the last 10 nights. Why? Because the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in these 10 nights you will find one night, Laylatul Qadr. It is the best of, it is better than 82 years, 1,000 months. So whole year comes to Ramadan, and whole Ramadan is specified to the last 10 days, and the last 10 days is coming in one night, which is Laylatul Qadr. We are starting tomorrow, or from tonight, 19th, yani this is the Layla of Ashri. The last 10 nights of Ramadan. كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا دخل العشر الأواخر من رمضان أحيا الليل كله وشد المئزر وأيقظ أهله. When it comes the last 10 days, he prays the whole night. He prays the whole night. And he awakes his family. Don't forget your wife and your children. If you have a son or a daughter above 11 or 12, don't let them miss these great blessing days and nights. And don't leave your wife and your relatives. أحيا الليل كله, he prays the whole night. And Qiyam al-Layl or Taraweeh or Tahajjud, all of this the same name. It is the Salah which starts after Isha till Adhan al-Fajr. You can pray 4 rak'ah, 8 rak'ah, 20 rak'ah. You can sleep a little bit, then you wake up. You can have a rest and then continue. Why? Because if you catch Laylatul Qadr, you have added a new life to your life. 82 years of the good deeds. من قام ليلة القدر إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. Alas, this is our goal and this is our target. If you pray the night of Laylatul Qadr إيمانا واحتسابا, we will discuss these conditions later. غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه, يعني all his sins will be forgiven. These are the 3 chances in Ramadan. Only in Ramadan. Take care. You will never get this after Ramadan. من صام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. من قام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. The third one night. One night. من قام ليلة القدر إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنب. يعني إيه غفر؟ Forgiven. All his sins will be forgiven. افهم. It will never come back. Only in Ramadan. Nobody is guaranteed that he will live to the next Ramadan. This is your chance now. This is your chance. The condition here, إيمانا واحتسابا. Whoever fasts Ramadan إيمانا واحتسابا. Whoever pray the Salat al-Tarawih tahajjud إيمانا واحتسابا. Whoever pray ليلة القدر إيمانا واحتسابا, his sins will be forgiven. What is إيمانا واحتسابا? The scholars say إيمانا with faith. يعني believing that we are slaves and we are worshiping Allah. We are doing this for sake of Allah. We are seeking His mercy. We want His paradise. Iman. I'm not coming here for show. I am not saying the whole night for anything, any dunya benefit. It is only for Allah. It is akhirah. Now I am cleaning my heart, directing myself. Put all this dunya beneath your feet. Come to Allah. Come to Allah. طيب, how to search for Laylat al-Qadr? Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam made i'tikaf. I'tikaf, he isolated himself in the mosque the last 10 days. One of the great sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And alhamdulillah, it is revived now. Many masajid all over England, they return back to the sunnah of i'tikaf in the last 10 days of Ramadan. So you come to the masjid, you stay, you pray the 5 prayers jama'ah, you pray the night tarawih, tahajjud, you recite Quran, you make dua, you cry. You cry. We want to see your tears, not us. Show Allah your tears. Tears of fearing and loving, begging. This is your time now. So, من قام ليلة القدر إيمانا واحتسابا. If you cannot take the 10 days, try to take 1 week off. If you cannot, take 3 days. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, search for Laylat al-Qadr in the odd days. 21, 23, 25, 27, 29. Or the other authentic hadith, search for it in the last 10 days of Ramadan. And because the wisdom of this is that nobody knows which day it would be or which night. So we pray and we do our best in all the 10 nights of Ramadan. طيب, brothers, just reminding myself and reminding you all, let us take this great opportunity, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, that we are alive, we are healthy. Let us show Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we are really His slaves and we are seeking His forgiveness and we want our necks to be saved as one of the fruits of Ramadan, to be saved from hellfire. اللهم اعتق رقابنا من النار. اللهم اعتق رقاب والدينا من النار. اللهم اعتق رقاب أهلينا من النار. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقاء رمضان من النار. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقاء رمضان من النار. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقاء رمضان من النار. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. ولا ننسى في هذه الليلة المباركة أن ندعو لإخواننا في الشام. اللهم انصر إخواننا في الشام. اللهم انصر المسلمين في الشام. اللهم انصر إخواننا في الأزواج في مالي. اللهم انصر إخواننا في كشمير. اللهم انصر إخواننا في فلسطين. اللهم انصر إخواننا في مصر. اللهم انتقم من أعدائك أعداء الدين. اللهم انتقم من بشار الأسد يا رب العالمين. اللهم خذه أخذ عزيز منتقم مقتدر يا رب العالمين. اللهم أرنا فيه يوما أسودا. اللهم أقم للإسلام دولة وأقم للإسلام غاية واقبلنا يا ربنا في جندك العاملين وفي عبادك المخلصين. وصلى الله على محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم وجزاكم الله خيرا.
We'll go straight to the question. We've probably got time for one question. So I'll open the floor for probably one question and we'll pick one out of the audience saying we have a question.
Allah شيوخ دربي.
Sheikh, since your background is from Egypt, can you give us a bit of the situation in Egypt at this moment in time?
Sorry.
Since your background is from Misr,
Yes.
if you can just give us the situation of what's happening in Misr at the moment.
What can we say? ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. The military coups, they came against the Muslimin, and now it is very clear. Yeah. It is a battle between Kufr and Islam. They said they don't want Sharia, they don't want the Islamic constitution, they want to return back the corrupted regimes, and the military is supported by all the world. Of course, the Christian are the main supporter, the European, the American, as well as the Iranian, the Shia, and unfortunately the Gulf area, Saudi Arabia, all of them supporting the military coup. And they said it very clear, we don't want Islam again to come to Egypt in any way. The battle now is between Muslimin and the people who hate Islam and who don't want Islam at all, with different names and with different titles. But Alhamdulillah, now the Islamic awareness in Egypt is very great. There are more than 4 or 5 millions demonstrating against those military coup. And inshallah, we have the great hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will support the Muslimin and the believers, and things inshallah will return back to the straight path. And the straight path is not what the American, the European, and the democracy and these issues of freedom. No, it is Islamiyya. Nowadays the flag is Islam only. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. We want Egypt to be an Islamic country. And alhamdulillah, this is the main flag now, and inshallah we will see very good news soon, inshallah. Yes, we can have no problem, don't worry.
Okay.
يعني even
Sheikh, in English,
after the adhan يعني.
all shayateen chained or
Sorry?
just all shayateen
No, the main devils only. In another hadith, مرضت الشياطين. المرضى يعني the grief. But I mentioned that everyone his shaitan is with him. Your shaitan is not chained. Take care.
انا بقول له يسال بالعربي يا شيخ، كان ممكن يسال بالعربي.
لا معلش، الغالبيه ما يعرفوش عربي. الغالبيه ما يعرفوش عربي يعني. مفيش مشكله. حياكم الله. اتفضل. يس. اهلا وسهلا. Any other question?
Yes, one question. Which group is the closest to Islam that is carrying Islam in Egypt?
يعني أهل السنة are a lot. You will find some of the Muslim brothers, some of the Salafi, some of the Jama'ah Islamiyah. But generally I don't like these titles at all. يعني the closest الطائفة المنصورة is the طائفة which follows the Quran and Sunnah and it doesn't play politics. Don't go with those who play politics or compromise for their deen. The straight path is very well known. We shouldn't get anything contradicting with the religion, Islam as a whole. So we have to hold Islam. يا أيها الذين آمنوا ادخلوا في السلم كافة. السلم كافة يعني we adopt Islam as a whole in everything.
الله أكبر الله أكبر